There are still tens of thousands of people waiting to get out of Afghanistan, with the Taliban tightening their grip on the country. NBC's chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel has made his way to Doha, Qatar, where grateful refugees are arriving at all hours there. Richard, what are you seeing?
Well, it is not just a matter of throwing resources at this problem. The base in Kabul, we just came from that base, is somewhat overwhelmed. They are operating like an island, and they are surrounded by hostile territory. So putting in more troops there helps secure the base. Eventually, those troops are going to have to be pulled out. The problem is one, really, of coordination. So if you imagine most of the country, except for this base, or nearly all of the country, is controlled by the Taliban. You have people in Afghanistan who want to leave. They are spread out all over the country. Some of them have documents, some of them don't have documents. They're trying to figure out how to get to the airport. They're trying to figure out how to get to the airport with their families. Again, vehicles are an issue because once they get there, they're just closing the vehicles or dropping the keys and getting on. Sometimes they're waiting walking the last few hundred yards. Then they have to push through the Taliban checkpoints, some of which are incredibly aggressive around the airport, try and get the attention of American troops at the gate, waving their passports, waving other documents. If they're lucky, they're let onto the base. Then the processing begins. After that, it's a major question of where to put them, because not all these people have documents, so they're being let on, they're being processed. There's some limited screening going on at the airport itself, but there are thousands of people there. A lot of the people arriving don't speak English. Most of them do not, because it's not just translators. They have families. There are other people who were brought on. They're putting them on flights, in some cases not having a full idea of who they are, and lots of countries don't know what to do with them. Initially, many of them were coming here to Doha because that is this is a location of a major CENTCOM base. Doha was being overwhelmed, and now it seems that they are being diverted to Ramstein Air Base as well, which is in Germany. It seems that probably they're going to have to expand this to other locations, and those are just holding areas. Then you have to figure out final third country destinations. So this is an enormous, I don't want to call it a logistical problem because it's much more than that. There's the security problem in Kabul, getting there, processing, getting them out, and then once they're in these third country holding areas, you have to then figure out who it actually is who got on these planes and where they're ultimately going to end up.
Yeah, and of course, Richard, for the first time, a little change in strategy yesterday as we witnessed American Chinooks picking up close to 170 Americans outside of the Kabul airport, bringing them back. Whether they're able to expand operations like that in the days ahead, we'll be watching. Richard Engel in Qatar this morning. Richard, thanks so much.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.